You're around someone who could have been.
Okay, look, here's the thing. Mr. Feaster, I realize you may be at a slight disadvantage because you don't have the report in front of you.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you my copy of the report. She can sit right in that last seat over there in the jury box. And I will call it back up when she has her story straight.
Thank you, Judge.
But if she's up here and she's lying to me, ma'am, I don't play that way. Anything else you want to say?
To her credit, she did eventually come forth and tell Your Honor the truth. She's came clean with me about what's going on and how we got in this situation. Uh, she acknowledges that she might have a problem because managing her stress, she's been unable to not use marijuana, and so she acknowledges that and is willing and ready to seek treatment, Your Honor.
If your screen is locked on your phone, how is somebody else using your phone?
My screen. They can answer calls still.
Can they call out? No, and they did. So I don't believe the phone thing either, even now as you're saying. Adjourned to March 7th, week 2024 at 9 a.m. Young lady, you're gonna have to figure out how you want to do this. You're here on a DV charge for DV type charge. You got resisting and obstructing. You're not following the court's rules. Has her 9mm handgun been surrendered?
Yes, Judge. And she indicates that the window has been paid for. That that was broken in the incident.
You got to follow the rules. And the most important thing is you don't lie to me.
Understood, Judge.
Defendant's bond is revoked pending a hearing on March 7th. Defendant's remanded.
Thank you, Judge.
Court recalls the case of the Mr. Feaster here. People versus Julie Vampachon, I think.
Ready again, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Miss Julie Von Pachan. And to my right at the podium, please state your name again for the record.
Julie Vampachan.
Thank you, Jeff, for giving us the opportunity to pass this matter so I could get a copy of the report and review it. I did talk to Ms. Barroso about this report. Our office did not receive a copy of it, so I did not have it. We didn't have it, so I apologize for that, Judge.
No, it's okay.
In going through the report with Ms. Vapachan, I do have some corrections, clarifications to the information I was providing previously, Judge. She did.
Oh, so now she's going to tell the truth.
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. She did lose her phone at the Sunoco gas station at 3891 Platte. About 1/7.
Is the Sunoco?
The Sunoco.
Not the Citgo.
Sunoco, right?
Whatever one's right outside of here.
Sunoco, I believe, what she believes it was, Judge. She says that that phone was recovered prior to her first meeting with Community Corrections when she got her phone back on 1/9 of 2024. Uh, she went to Sunoco. She paid $100 to a black female who had her iPhone 10. That phone did subsequently break. She took it and had it repaired or replaced at the iPhone store at Briarwood. She said when she did report on the 10th, per the report, Judge, she indicated to Community Corrections that she did have a marijuana cookie, two marijuana cookies, And so she indicated that she didn't know she was going to be positive. And that's when she said, what do I do when my test comes back positive? Uh, However, that apparently did not metabolize in her system at the point of that test, but she thought that first test would have been positive, Judge.
Okay, so the cookies now appeared on the 10th.
Yes, Judge. It happened the day before her reporting, Judge. So I guess that would have been the 9th, reported on the 10th.
Go ahead.
Okay. She indicated since that time, she has in fact been using marijuana, and that is why she has failed to make her testing dates, Judge. She indicates that she knew she was going to be positive on the 10th from the cookie, and she knew that subsequently she'd be positive from actual smoking of marijuana. So she missed those tests until she actually went in on 124 and tested and did have that positive result. She indicated that her last time smoking would have been 2 days ago on Tuesday the 27th, Judge. She indicates that she does not have an addiction and that she can stop smoking, but that she had not stopped at this point, and that she takes responsibility. She apologizes. She sees how serious this is, and she wants
Hold on a moment. I need to go back to the 9th.
Okay.
She had the cookie when?
It would have been the day, either the 8th or the 9th. The party would have been, she believes it was the Friday, January the 9th, I believe that date was, she indicated, at her friend's party. Obviously,
When did she get out of jail?
she got out on or about 12:30. Because community correction received this order for her testing on December 30th.
On December 3rd?
Yes, Judge.
December 30th.
It says new order received on 12/30/2023.
Right.
So that's when she would have been released, I assume, Judge.
And she doesn't report until the 9th or the 10th.
Correct, Judge.
Why is she late reporting?
Well, she didn't call initially, Judge.
Why?
She didn't want to, Judge. Then she lost her phone on or about January 7th. Just trying to be honest with you, Judge. That's what happened. Okay. On the 7th, she lost her phone. She recovered it on the 9th. She had that cookie. And then she reported on the 10th, Judge. Since that time, like I indicated, she has been smoking marijuana due to the stress of the situation. She's not denying that. And that's why she has failed to make subsequent reports aside from that January.
So she just decided that she just was going to do it her way.
She did, Judge. She did. And she's not denying that, Judge.
Not now.
But obviously, I've impressed upon her.
So why did she go over the data test?
My understanding, she spoke to Ms. Gaines, and Ms. Gaines told her she had some prior failures to report, and that she knew she had to go report. So she went today. So she's tried to actually comply, and I told her now how serious this is. I don't know if that was impressed upon.
So she just started taking marijuana without a card in violation of the order on the 8th, 9th of January.
That's the cookie. Right. Subsequent to that, she started smoking.
So before that, what?
Before that, she indicated she didn't use often. Not never, but not often. But now she's been using pretty much 3 days a week. At that time.
And she knows she's not supposed to.
She does, Judge. You understand? Something that she's not denying now. She was scared, and obviously she has 2 small children. She has a full-time job. She didn't want to lose her job, didn't want to have difficulty with her children. Understands now, just can't do it. She doesn't have a medical marijuana card. She has no excuse, and she knows that, Your Honor's not playing about marijuana, not playing about following court orders. And she indicates that she
the court, and I'll tell you, it's the court gave her an order.
Yes, Judge.
And she decides that she just wants to not follow the court's order.
Yes, Judge.
Then she gets here, gets called on it when she was up here initially, and then it's just through you just lying to me.
Yes, Judge.
I apologize, Your Honor.
You don't lie to the court, ma'am. You just don't. I'll deal with the truth. We can work that out. But if you're going to sit here and lie to me, then that's going to be a problem, and you're going to pay a consequence for that.
That's what I told her in the box, Judge. When I sat down with her, I told her that she has to be straight with you. The truth, you generally work with people. Indicated she apologized and she's sorry. That she wanted me to tell you what was going on, how she got to this point. She said she's had difficulty dealing with the stress of the situation. She's looking forward to getting this resolved. The prosecutor did make her a very reasonable offer. We're just trying to get proof of that payment for the destruction of the broken window. Try to get these pled out, but obviously she needs some help. She's not afraid to go to treatment if the court thinks she needs treatment, but she believes she can quit. And in 30 days from Tuesday's date, this should be all out of her system completely, because Tuesday was the last time she would have used, Your Honor. But she did, the 27th was
She
last.
just kept doing it.
Yes, Judge.
That's the problem. And the problem is, had she left here today, she would just continue doing it